Hi guys, Jeff at Slavens Racing. Today I'd like to talk about the available performance options we have for KTM 4-strokes. For this model we have several different ECUs available. We have the Vortex and the Get, and then we have the ERM, which is on the bike right now. And this is the stalker. So the ERM actually goes in and modifies the stalker, changes the mapping on it. We can always revert it back to stock. That's very easy to do, just by a click up here on the dash. So it doesn't change it permanently if you ever want to revert back for whatever reason. What these products do is fix all the lean and rich issues that many of these bikes have, and that they're usually very lean on the bottom to pass the EPA to get into the United States. I think bikes in other countries don't have this issue as much, but they can still gain a lot by any of these. So my current favorite by a long shot is the ERM. It's made by 2-Stroke, 4-Stroke Performance out of Australia. We're a big fan of all their products. Dave, the owner of that company, he's kind of a madman. You know, he digs deep and works hard. I'm sure he works very long hours trying to develop cool products for KTMs and all the KTM brands. And I'm sure in the future we'll have them for some other brands as well, but right now the focus is on KTM Enduro models, and then they're working hard and heavy. They have been for the last few months on finishing up the ERMs for the race models, the XCF models and the SXF models. The ERM, what I like about it is, so we've got, you know, there's price points and then there's performance. And usually the more you spend, the more performance you get. Like the Get is the most expensive one by far on the market, and it delivers a lot of performance at a high price. It has a zillion bells and whistles. The Vortex is a lower price point, and it's a total plug and play. So if you're totally adverse to any type of a setup, this is the box that you want, because you just literally take your seat off, unplug the stock one, plug this in, and go ride your bike. It's that simple. All the rest of them do require a little bit of setup, and the guys down in Australia are constantly working on refining this to make it easier to set up. Okay, so if you have questions about setting any of these products up, or any of our suspension products, Tracy's the man. He's our service tech, and he knows these products extremely well, and he can step you through any kind of a product problem or question that you might have. And he's available all the time. He's got his cell phone in his pocket, and he'll answer your questions. Okay, so why I like this one the most, the ERM, is it's got the price point. It's almost half of what a Get is, but it's still got all the bells and whistles plus some. It's got a couple of features that Get doesn't have. You can adjust the throttle sensitivity to it. So if you're a lower level rider, a beginner rider, or a guy that just doesn't like to have too much horsepower but wants his bike to run right, then with the ERM, you can adjust how sensitive this is. You're not going to be dumbing down how much horsepower it has. You're just going to be adjusting the sensitivity of it so you can control it easier. So there's just a little slide bar in one of the sections in here that you can slide to make it more aggressive or less aggressive. It comes in a neutral setting, and like it would be from the factory. So you can dumb it down if you want it to be more mellow, or if you want it to rock and roll, you can crank it up. Also, engine braking is a big thing that this program has that other ones don't. These don't have engine braking adjustability. And it makes a huge difference in a lot of situations. Old school guys, really old school guys who rode old 4-strokes might like a lot of engine braking, so they can crank it up. Guys that have been riding a 2-stroke and switched to a 4-stroke, they might not want as much, and so they can back it off. Also, even guys who have been riding 4-strokes forever and love 4-strokes, you can tune it to where it makes the bike easier to ride. And it totally works. It's not just a feature that you think you might feel, it's very noticeable. When you lighten up the engine braking, it's much easier to ride the bike through whoops, because the front end doesn't want to dive down in each whoop. You can definitely hold the front end lighter. And a lot of places like that, less engine braking, to me, is a big positive. So those are two functions and features that no other brand has. To me, the ERM, I'm going to take it off here real quick. It comes with a little rubber cover, and I just want to say that we only leave them on the bike for when we're doing initial setup and testing, that type of stuff. Typically, this is never on my bike. It's got a little pad here with Velcro where you can stick it on there. If you want to go out and make a bunch of different changes, you can load several different settings in here and just try them, and you can always change them back. It's very easy. And so if you want to do that, then stick it on your bike for the day. It's got a rain cover in case you need it, because it is not a waterproof unit. But typically, this is not on my bike. I just put it in the map that I like, and I go ride and have a great time. So you don't need to clutter up your bike with any more stuff, is what I'm telling you. These other units, they fit underneath the seat, so that doesn't cause any issues there. But excellent price point, excellent functionality. It updates every time we get an update. Anytime the guys in Australia make an update, it's online. It will pop up on the screen telling you that there's updates available. So you will always, next year, 10 years from now, you're always going to have the latest update. The other brands do not have that functionality at all. So that's a pretty cool deal. You're going to always have the latest. You don't have to send it back to us like you would with a Get to update the base maps or anything like that. Or if they come up with some different fueling that they think's better, or they might put in some new functions, then that will automatically upload when you get that notification on the screen. Just kind of review this. This baby's expensive. All the prices on our site, it's almost $1,200, I believe, with the map switch and everything. This is, I believe, about $800, and these are $5. So huge price savings with a better product. It's by far, I mean, we sell all these. These are available from other sources as well. Great products, but this is a better product. It's a much better product, and it has better functionality at a better price point. To me, it's a total no-brainer. Absolutely love it. I've had it in this 500 for a long time, since last fall. The bike starts extremely well, idles well. It really helped the flaming out, all those types of problems, and really added to the performance and the longevity of the engine by having correct mapping in there. Lean mapping wears out your motor. So, guys, if you would, please like us on Instagram and Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and get out for some throttle therapy. That's all for now.